collective of opposition political parties in Zimbabwe, led by the convener, Reverend Kupa Mtada, has actually thrown their weight to the 31st of July 2026 protest. These are people-driven post-protest, and they are seemingly gaining traction with a number of actually institutions who have indicated that ZAPU has formally, told the police that they would be participating, and Sungano, yevhanu, Ubumbano, lomphakazi has also joined hands in supporting the people-centered protest, when all democratic avenues for the people to actually fight the regime are seemingly closing. People have no other choice but to actually protest, effectively protest, and make sure that they dislodge the regime of ZANU-PF. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Tlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So let's hear the convener of Sungano, yevhanu, Ubumbano, lomphakazi speaking.
Sungano yevhanu, Ubumbano lomphakazi, the citizens-led call for a national peaceful stay away on 31st July in protest against the amendment. The coalition expresses solidarity with the citizen-led decentralized initiative, recognizing its call for a referendum on Constitutional Amendment Act number 3 as a legitimate expression of popular sovereignty. It argues that this represents a historic shift in Zimbabwe's political culture, with citizens moving away from dependence on political leaders and instead organizing and mobilizing themselves to exercise their constitutional rights. The coalition further notes that citizens are entitled to exercise their constitutional rights peacefully and in accordance with the law, and that the exercise of those rights should at all times remain peaceful and lawful. However, for the avoidance of doubt, while we support and respect the constitutional right of citizens to express themselves peacefully and lawfully in terms of Section 59 and the Constitution generally, we wish to make it clear that Sungano yevhanu, Ubumbano lomphakazi, its leaders and its constituents members did not organize, convene.
So okay, they did not organize and convene these protests, but they have said they are in full support of these protests. You don't need to organize. These are organized by the people of Zimbabwe. And one of the leaders of Sungano yevhanu, Ubumbano lomphakazi, that is Professor Lovemore Maduku, took a swipe to the ZANU-PF regime in terms of some of the elements boasting that they control the judicial system, saying this is a shame and an embarrassment to be paraded. Let's listen to him speaking.
There's no question of these applications just being applications in the courts. That's what I want to emphasize. They will succeed. There is a limit to which the courts, like I said before, can actually bend. Some people think that they're capital. Like people in ZANU-PF, when you talk to them, they're not even bothering reading any of these matters. They just say, but we're in control of the courts. So if anything, they are totally mistaken. So to our public and everyone, they should expect that these processes will succeed. I'm sure from what I said, we might have the best cases being here in September. And I think that's what is going to happen. And then as there are many, they will be put together in teams. Those cases that say that everything was a low processing start, and those cases that come in and challenge the content of what was amended. I'm sure you can tell the difference. The procedure, if the procedure was wrong, and some people are calling for the entire throwing away of the Amendment Act, that we have to start. If that fails, then we go into cases that deal with the content. And then if that fails, we go to cases that deal with the referendum. We will not it's not possible for us to do this. We will certainly succeed with that. And as our conveners correctly said, we have fair, we believe that the judges do the right thing. They are an arm of state which is separate from the other two arms that have wronged us. So we run to the other arm, which is independent, by the way, and it is guided by the Constitution. I think that's what I can say.
Professor Love Momaduku says the courts in Zimbabwe are independent and they are guided by the Constitution. I must say that is more of a belief rather than actually the reality. There is no way the courts of Zimbabwe are independent. There is absolutely nothing like this. The courts in Zimbabwe are not independent, in my view. I think I have expressed this, but they are saying they are numerous. They have filed, and that they will continue. They will continue to file, specifically to the Constitutional Court of Zimbabwe, saying there are many aspects of the law that were violated, and all these aspects are going to be followed to the core, indicating that they will be dealing with all aspects, including the processes in which the bill was brought. All this would also be dealt with. They will actually go after Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa in bits and pieces. And Professor Love Momaduku showing confidence that they will definitely, at the end of the day, prevail, saying they are yet also to deal with the contents of the bill itself and demonstrate how it actually violated the laws of the land, emphasizing that as much as they are not conveners of this protest, they support fully these protests, going to an extent of also lifting a yellow card for Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, saying at the moment we are actually cautioning you. The next time we are coming, it would be definitely a red card. You see, someone is given a yellow card before the red card is eventually issued. So, which in simple terms symbolizes a warning to Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. And the mind-boggling question is, will Mnangagwa definitely actually succumb to warnings at this particular time? But I like the fact that they did not say the protests are wrong. They are also saying the protests should be done. They are supporting the protest. Everything about Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa is so wrong. And the people of Zimbabwe have the power in their hands to stand up and challenge everything that is wrong about Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. They continue to say that it is only Zimbabweans, especially if they decide to unite. So ZAPU specifically filing a notification to the Zimbabwe Republic Police telling them that we want to protest, and specifically stating why they want to protest, stating the reason behind them pursuing protests, saying we want to do so, and the reason is being simple. We want to do so in an effort to actually, I mean, contesting the illegality that has taken place in Zimbabwe. So these we know that Sungano, yevhanu, that is Ubumbano, lwabantu, or lomphakazi, you can put it that way, has said we are not the conveners, we are supporting this worthy cause. It's quite interesting. Many actually political parties as well as players, they are coming to the fore in terms of actually speaking up in solidarity with Emerson Dambo. I mean, in solidarity rather, not with Emerson, but with Emerson Dambo was expulsion, of course, and joining the leaderless protest. These protests, they are leaderless, but institutions and the people of Zimbabwe will join them and make them effective. And that is why ZANU-PF has begun panicking, because they see that this is the real deal. The protests are the real deal in Zimbabwe. In a space, political environment which is closed, there is absolutely no other viable option or alternative except to actually take on the regime and hit it where it hurts the most. So I continue also to advise and also to lobby my brothers and sisters that this is the time. Let's unite. I've called for sporadic protest. You don't have to be centered in one place. It will be easier for these criminals to just round you up. In each and every street where you stay, gather with your neighbors, do something. Let they don't have enough and sufficient manpower to continue if you do it. No Zimbabwean should actually check what is that one doing. You should start the initiative and make sure that it does not become a normal day. And we should make it very, very difficult for traitors and this regime. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. Before you sign out, make sure that also you press the thanks button and send us stars. Again, more forward. Let's on the other side of the live focus.